So they sat down next to Saleya. He took an olive from the plate and a sip of wine and placed the plate in between them to share. Another day at the tavern, he thought to himself, but the company at least was pleasant enough. The next half an hour or so they shared stories and laughed at jokes and enjoyed the bard's music that poured up from the floor below. This was a good life, he forced himself to think. Not as harsh or demanding as a life at sea, or as punishing as seeing his parents toiling in servitude as slaves. But it was getting boring as well. "Don't you wish for more?" Saleya asked. "Oh, what do you mean?" Sudais answered. "From life. Don't you wish you were back at sea, tending to wounded sailors, or seeing new lands, new cities?" she continued. Sudais thought about it. He did not long to be out at sea again. The cramped ships, the roaring storms, the pirates and raiders? No, never again. But a small part of him did yearn to practice his skills with medicine again. These land dwellers never did seem to get into more trouble than a few broken bones or an occasional slight stabbing if the wine got to their heads too much and a bar brawl ensued. It's a cushy life now, in between jobs, yes, but I'll never set foot on a ship again. It's too cramped for me, and when you experience your first winter storm at sea, it's enough to make you burn your ship in harbor upon return just to keep the warmth in your bones. A voice pierced through the din of the bar, calling for the barmaid to feed his men for 1,000 dinars. What a generous man, Sudais thought to himself. Have you ever thought of joining a lord's army then? With your reputation, there surely must be lords lining up to hire you, Saleya asked. As if fate only waited for this line to be spoken, Sudais saw a rugged man dressed in simple clothes step up the stairs. Silvered beard, a line of face weather-bitten from many nights slept under the bare desert sun of his youth, scars from 100 battles worn proudly on display for all to see. He was dressed as a simple man, easily blending into the crowd if he so wished. That was true enough. But he walked with the manner of a true demigod of battle, and the power of a man blessed by Aserai himself. Sudais gasped as he saw him, and his heart quickened. Saleya saw him straighten up and his jaw drop, and she laughed. What is it, Sudais? You look as if you've seen the gates of heaven open. Shut up! Can't you see who it is? He bit of her laughing remark and shoved an elbow into her side. At the same moment, the man bored his eyes into Sudais and walked straight to him. And the future took a very different turn for the young Aserai scholar than he had thought this morning. Only the future knows what adventures lie in store for the son of a slave, now joining the party of the son of a merchant. For the line of the Ishkas cares not if your blood is noble or low-born, only that you are willing to give it to the betterment of the people and the Sultanate. Hey everybody, it's Party Elite. Welcome you back from the chat for the adventures of Partia al-Eat in Bannerlord. Once more into the fray. Once more, from east to west, the sun must travel to ensure that time itself moves forward. Our hero's weary eyes gaze westward. How many more sunsets remain? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Bannerlord. Time, like the wars themselves, must go on. We had a temporary peace, as they all are, with the Battanians, but that came to a swift end, and we shall pursue yet another temporary peace with the Battanians. I feel like it is the most prudent path to take if we're lucky. It won't be too expensive, but knowing my luck, we're going to be... we might end up with less than 1 million, or just 1 million dinars, or, you know, that much loss in merchants' banes to make this peace happen. But I do think it is urgent that we get a peace with the Battanians and stay focused on the Khuzait. After all, the Khuzait, they're on the back foot. It might not feel like it might not look like it, as they have Anaira under siege, or at least I assume it's Anaira under siege by the Khuzait, but they are very much on the back foot. We outnumber them nearly 3-1, we have 8 prisoners, we've had successful sieges, we're making progress. And I don't want to lose all that progress just to turn my attention to the Battanians and to loop back and forth and do this endless dance. Hopefully the Battanians will see reason. We outnumber them. And while our own vassals are actually seeing that as a reason to not support a call for peace, perhaps Raunul here and his vassals we'll see that they're actually in a much more desperate situation than they care to admit, and perhaps they will accept a relatively cheap peace, if we're lucky. But all that set aside, something I've been sort of pondering a lot lately, especially, is myself, I guess. Partia. The age of 54. We're getting old. We're getting up there. We're getting up there. We're getting very close to where a lot of people started dying at of old age. So I do wonder how much time is left with us dancing back and forth from east to west and back again, and what it means for the future, especially, not just because of thinking about my own self, like from a personal perspective, but also thinking about the Al-Eat in general and our children. Aftab is 16. I thought he would have come of age at 16, but no, I guess the game wants to wait until he's 18 before he's able to actually do anything, become a governor or a warrior, or, if things go a certain way, a sultan right away. Alahab Jadid, who I could have accessed from that previous screen as well, only 13, and of course there is Fatima, 11. Aftab... Alahab Jadid and Fatima are still very young, but Aftab he's getting there. We gotta get ready for that inevitable handoff. Just in character, obviously. But with that said, one thing that I will forget to do again, and I keep remembering every time I open up these screens, I want to make sure I don't forget, go ahead and make sure that our scholar here is actually set as a surgeon, because of course I forgot to do that last session. Shouldn't be a problem. I think we're fine. I don't think it made that big of a difference. But the other thing I did forget to do that could have made a very big difference is actually change his assignment over here. Now, many of you questioning perhaps the gear with the merchant's banes and all that. It's to keep him alive, and the heavily armored horse, it's to keep him alive and hopefully far away with the group that typically maintains its distance from combat. I forgot to switch him to the right formation, but we've got that now, so hopefully he'll be able to just, again, keep his distance, stay back, stay alive, and keep people alive as well, right? And if push comes to shove, he has those javelins to keep people away, and he has the horse to keep himself away from the very same people that he's using the javelins against. Anyway, Calatilde is headed to Anira. We are headed to, I guess, Etogea Castle is sort of the closest spot. Let's make our way over as quickly as possible. Tempting as it might be to make some stops en route to pick up some recruits, I think we are actually all right. Right now, this army consists of 460 soldiers. We have another 300 or so coming. I think we'll be okay. Again, it takes a lot of really, really poor luck for everything to go poorly. And as I say often, what's life without risks, right? So let's take this risk. Let's not call more banners to us. Let's not spend too much time recruiting en route. The last thing I want to see happen is we start to lose territory. That would bum me out. Now I know, it might not seem like a big deal, and it might seem like, well, we can always just take it back, but it slows us down. It slows us down tremendously, and I would rather not get slowed down. I want to stop this war with the Battanians as quickly as possible. Meanwhile, of course, Achios comes over here to interrupt me, to intercept me. Achios with, okay, it's a large clan if you include the babies, but realistically speaking, it's a mid-sized clan, I suppose. It is tier 4. Could be helpful. He is en route. I imagine we have to turn south over here, so why don't we go ahead and give it a shot? Why not? I said I wouldn't get distracted by recruitment, but here we are getting distracted by recruitment, just of a different sort, I suppose. Over to Achios. Let us speak. We don't necessarily get along, but that might not be, Are you guys okay? That was kind of terrifying. It was a little creepy, I'm not gonna lie. It should not appear. Well, here I am. I hear you took Anira, he says. Hopefully that stays that way. There's something I'd like to discuss. What do you think of Gyarios? I'm the rightful ruler of these lands, and I'm a man of honor. Damn it. I really needed that critical success. I don't think this is going to go well. Well, worth a shot still. Gyarios is not known for keeping his word after all. Everybody knows this. And, these percentages are not that great. Gyarios stands for what I believe in. Partia stands up for what you believe in, while Gyarios does not. Is the stands versus stands up the key difference there? I'm like literally just saying like, no, you're lying to me. No, you're wrong. Why change sides now? I have a strategy to win, and my strategies always work eventually. Nice. Yeah, if we got that critical success early on, that would have gone a little differently, but hey, it's fine. I'm a sleeve now. We're not at war or anything. Maybe this is for the better. And you know what? Since we're down here anyway, why don't we hit up Popsia over here, pick up some recruits? Sure. I guess you could say I didn't mean to, but I ended up lying about not recruiting. But it was all en route. What is this? This is Amalgan's army. It's very small. Looks like there are some more soldiers marching to it, though. I assume these guys are defending Anaira. Anaira has been defended. Engaging Ruma's party over here, Kalatild. Okay, very well. 900 strong that she is with her army. Good. Let's pick up the pace a little bit and try and make our way over to the Battanians as quickly as possible. I need this peace. Just having the peace sooner in this session will make me feel a lot better as well. Just like comfortable returning to the war against the Khuzait and focusing on what I think to be pressing matters, the most pressing matters. Anaira under siege once again? Really? Seriously? Kalatild, what are you doing? Turn back around, defend Anaira. She's headed up to Myzea again. Myzea, honestly. It just... thinking about Myzea makes me think back to, 2 sessions ago? Where we thought we were going to get Myzea, and we thought we were going to get our surgeon from Myzea, but nope. Things went very differently. Anything under siege? Not yet, eh? Not yet. Alright, very well. The reason why I'm headed to Hertigaea Castle, by the way, is because it's the closest holding where maybe there's a noble waiting. If there is, then great. If there isn't, then we'll have to go looking. Otherwise, the reason why I'm zooming out consistently is because I want to see if they do trigger a siege somewhere, like at Lanaken Castle. Was that there earlier? Did I just miss it earlier? Did I zoom out too far or something? No. Must have missed it earlier. Or it just started. Lycan is under siege. God damn it. And Lanaken also just got under siege. Okay, so I didn't miss it earlier. Yeah, well now we know that there are nobles at Lanaken, right? Or at Lanaken Castle, I should say. So we should head to Lanaken Castle, because that's where we can have a conversation. We'll check if Hertigaea has any... Nope, seems it does not. And it seems though Erinix is gathering an army as well, all the way down over here, near the Khuzait front. That's good. Kalatild is still headed up to Myzea. Hopefully somebody will defend Phykeon. I don't want to just see it drop pointlessly. As we continue up this way, we'll make our way over to Lanaken Castle. Looks like there was a massive battle over here. Bolat of the Khuzait, Yurik of the Khuzait, Akrum, Ruma, and Temen of the Khuzait all were taken prisoner by... We gotta see where Odhan is. I suspect he's in Kalatild's army. Possible to tell like this. Just trying to get an idea of what's going on out there. Or is it in Erinix? Hold on. Does he have his own... You know what? It's fine. I'm just pleased that we are seeing some successes. I should stay focused on my task, and they can stay focused on theirs. My constant doubting of my vassals has become a... Amalgan has been taken prisoner by Nyantai of the Khuzait. Great. I have some doubts in my vassals, but hopefully Kalatild is about to turn that around. She did just defend Anaira, so that's good. Now she's running off to take Myzea. I don't know what's going to happen to Phykeon in the meanwhile, but I'm trying to stay focused on the task at hand over here, up to Lanaken Castle. Lagetta right over here. I don't think we necessarily have access to the highest tier troops or anything over here. It is a bit of a distraction as well, going all the way down here for the entrance, so no, we ignore it. Over to maybe Varen. Varen is close. Varen's en route. Aldhan is gathering an army near Spotia. Okay, so that's what happened. He was in an army, perhaps Amalgan's, and then it got disbanded right when I went to check where he was. The Jaron of the Ishkas has been taken prisoner by the Khuzait as well. Board 2 of the Khuzait. Not good. That's what, 200 plus soldiers that were probably decently trained at the very least, now lost. Lanaken is under assault. We gotta move quickly now. Might make it. Might make it. 176 soldiers. Go quickly now, quickly now. Kantrek is en route. Oh, what is this? We've taken Myzea. Okay, good. I was worried it was bad news. I always assume it's going to be bad news. Phykeon is safe, it seems. Kalatild has taken Myzea. Good stuff. Very promising. Argaron still needs to be taken back to get us back to square one, I think, right? Yeah, I believe so. I believe so. All right. Back down to Lanaken Castle. Antrek, it is right here, isn't it? Ooh, Raunul's army is not very large at all. I didn't even realize that while I was looking at the ongoing siege stats, actually. We might actually be able to take these guys on if we wanted to. Oh, how tempting it is, right? How tempting. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Because maybe then I could... They've given up on the siege. They saw me coming. Why would I do that? Why would I fight as opposed to push for peace? Is it because of hubris? Is it because I am getting greedy? Or is it because I could perhaps barter a better peace deal? Maybe a bit of everything. Let's see if we can't make peace here. Let's see if we can't make a reasonable peace here. Let's see if we can't catch these guys, actually. Yeah, we should be able to catch them. 1.4 speed versus our 3.4. We'll be fine. Okay, good. So tempting, isn't it? It's so tempting to keep this war going. We get along, actually. Be a decent ransom. I am Partia, and who are you? Calling me a stranger. You should know my name. I am Raunul, High King of the Battanians. I am Lord of Maranath, Revel, Omor, and many more. Perhaps we should tally our kills. I know your name. I hear you took a Naira. Oh man, this guy is aloof, isn't he? There's something I'd like to discuss. Our realms should make peace. It is the right thing to do. We should focus against the Khuzait. I mean, trusting my vassals against the Khuzait. I'd love to do it, but I just can't get myself to. Plus, the Battanian front is a very wide front, too. So it's not like I can guard that entire front myself. Let's do the auto-offer here, and... Oh, whoa, okay. That's the surprise. I did not expect... hold on, 140,000. Yeah, it's 140. I was like, is that 1.4 million? Am I misreading this? No, that's very affordable. That's like not even I wouldn't even count that as a fraction of our wealth. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I see no reason not to do this. We'll make that money back in like no time, basically. A couple battles, we'll be fine. 140k. Yeah, sure. Excellent. Make peace with Battania. Seems as though him and his vassals are very well aware of what they're up against. And this declaration of war was just for show. Now again, because this is a peace based on a one-time payment, beautiful, there's our peace, it'll be a very, very brittle peace. I must leave now. I don't expect it to last very long at all. I wonder if we'll just wait for the militia here to grow. The militia's actually not growing here. Let's see what's... Actually, Lanaken doesn't belong to us either, so we can't even change its designation or settings or anything like that. Alright, back to the front, I suppose. But as I was saying, this peace is going to be extremely temporary. These pieces never last very long, but it'll buy us at least a bit more time. Maybe we take Argoron, maybe we take something else. We do something. At least we can make some concentrated effort against the Khuzait. Aldan, Erenix, going after Prella. Fair enough. Calatild, traveling to Myzea still. Fair enough. What's this now? Owner of Myzea needs to be determined. Very well. Can it be Calatild? No. I was hoping because she's right there. But Jastian, it seems you have the most support, and so... Clan Neretzes takes responsibility of yet another holding. Wow. This man holds Phykeon, Oneira, and now Myzea as well. A fairly consolidated area, actually. I don't mind that. So, sure, Jastian, go for it. Take good care of these lands. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Good. Northern Empire still a thorn in my side. Look at that. Total strength of 72. Ooh. There's support for peace against the Northern Empire. Hang on. I might actually do this. My concern is that if I do it, then the Western Empire might declare war just for the sake of having another war on me. At least the Western Empire is close to my Khuzait front. The Northern Empire do not have any holdings, right? That's kind of what I wanted to check here. Oh, sorry. Northern Empire. Yeah, unless I'm mistaken. And it shows up in a different screen. They do not have any holdings. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and make this peace then. Alright, this is working out. Northern Empire, consider making peace. I do not need any... I don't need anything. Just peace. Yes, it is time to make peace. Let us end this frivolous fighting. Beautiful. And so now we can... rise once more as it was in the east. Good stuff. We can stay focused. Yeah, cool. I'm like genuinely shocked that that worked out. Something's gonna go horribly wrong, right? So much good luck coming together all at once. Something is going to go horribly wrong. Over to Maranoth. Let's pick up some recruits. Pick up some food as well. We have some starving soldiers. Let's go ahead and up our cohesion too. Don't want this solid army to fall apart. Alright, we're good. Over to Maranoth. Pick up food. Pick up recruits for the rest of our army. We're still waiting for Tulul and Peribar to show up. Soon, hopefully. First off, food. Recruits have already been picked up, of course. Grain. Don't mind if I do. Honestly, tempted to just pick it all up. We have food variety? We do not. So let's go and get some grapes in there. A ton of grapes. And maybe some fish, too. Still got room to carry stuff. Fair enough. 147 days of food. Food variety +1. Grab some olives. Grab all the butter. Get some meat. Some cheese. Sure. That should be good. We're over our capacity, but that's fine because we're going to go over to the shields here. None. Weapons. Dump a bunch of these. Rusty. Garbage. Weapons, I think. Splintered Western Long Spear shirt. Dump all that. Bent Spiked Club. Splintered Imperial Spear. Crude Imperial Spear. Crude Pitchforks. Wooden Hammers. Just junk. All kinds of junk. Maybe we're carrying a bit too much grain or something. Fine. We'll leave some behind. Take it down to 1500. There you go. Some room to carry more stuff. Over 100 days. Nearly 150 days worth of food, actually. And good food variety, too. That'll be good for our morale. Done here? I believe so. Yes. You know what? Dump the fur. Dump the clay. Dump the flax. The wool. I don't need all this junk. Slowing me down. Spice. That's new, right? I don't remember seeing spice before. Anyway, dump it. I'm carrying it around, but dump it. Sure, done here. We could check the tavern district. Okay, nope. I was wondering if there were any recruits to pick up, and let's leave. Off we go. Off we go. Take Argoron back. I assume its defenses are meager at best right now. Because it was recently taken over. Relatively speaking, it was recently taken over. So hopefully it'll work out for us. The wolf skins, do they have... Hadagan is the person in charge. Nope. Not the man I want to speak to. I'm still curious as to what's going to go horribly wrong. I'm just waiting for it. Just waiting for it. Sazaran of the Ashkas has escaped from captivity. Good, good, good. There are banners that are looking to join us. They'll make it. I believe in them. Conspiracy base of operations discovered. Where? Near Ortengard. Very well. Ortengard is in the right general direction. Deep in Khuzait territory. Wow. Game wants to throw me to the wolves, eh? Alright, fair enough. We got 20 days to get there, I assume. We could actually try this. Just gotta hit a hideout out. So we could strike at Argaron and then make our way over to Ortengard. Aranix is still trying to get to Emprella. Calatild is engaging Oros, wherever that party is. And Aldhan is traveling to Lycaron. Fair enough. If Emprella gets taken and we take Argaron, Makeb is the only city that stands between us and Ortengard. There is Ceratos Castle over here still. Very well. We're far. This is so far away. Holy crap. Go up this way? No, we gotta go this way. It is far. It is far. Traveling east to west and then west to east. Massive army in tow, too. Barter offer accepted. Fair enough. Ludace is improving his riding skills. Fair enough. Maizea has been besieged by Bortu of the Khuzait. Fair enough. Hopefully it'll be defended. I assume as much. Quite a few of the Khuzait warriors have been taken prisoner by Hekard and Calatild. Well done. Wonderfully done, in fact. I wonder if any cities are en route. Turn up this way, I assume. Or are we going to keep going straight? Tinops of the Ashkas has been taken prisoner. Very well. Let's head up Diapalis over here. Ortu has been taken prisoner. That means Isaiah is safe, I suppose. One recruit over here. Wonderful. We'd go to Diathma, I suppose. Or to Jerichos. Looks like it's been raided, actually. Resource instead, then. Like, we're 1,000 strong plus. We're like 1,200 strong. I think we're decent in number. Isaiah once more besieged. Fair enough. Roll in here. Let's go. Very close to Aragorn, actually. Very close. Dahan is defending Myzea. Aranix is still going after Emprella. That's great. That's great. And the Khuzait will have to deal with both of our sieges when we strike together. See, I want more of this. I want more of these moments. I don't know what's gotten into our vassals, but I love this. I shouldn't count my chickens before they hatch, right? Ekgard has been taken prisoner. Count my eggs before they hatch? Count my chickens before they hatch? I can't remember the turn of phrase, but you know what I'm saying. Don't get too excited. Still plenty of time for things to go horribly wrong. How long left in this? 16 days. Yikes. We're very far away, eh? 16 days. What is Aragorn's defense looking like? 95 defenders? Okay. We can prepare siege towers. All we basically have to do, we don't have to destroy the walls. We just have to make sure they don't have any siege equipment. And we can auto-resolve that one. We don't have to fight that one. So, Etrian Castle. Could have done the same treatment, but Aragorn would be easier. We'll take fewer losses. And then we can make our way over to Ortengard. No, Aranix. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I mean. Traveling to Myzea. This is exactly what I mean. That they're going to go all the way there, and then they're going to decide to just back away. They even put it under siege, if I'm not mistaken, and then they decided to back away. Ubold, sorry, is not worth speaking to. Aragorn, we strike. As we get here, I want to make sure. Alahab Zadid has reached the age of 14 and needs my guidance. Nice. First, really quickly, maybe this says a lot about who Partia is, focusing on the training of his troops before he deals with his child's education. Such times we live in. Such times we live in. Go ahead and... You guys upgraded. Sure thing, sure thing. Archers, more infantry, more of everything, really. Just more of everything. I guess Sea Raider Chief for Druznik Champions. 2 steps versus 2 steps. It's all the same, basically. Sure, Sea Raider Chief, why not? These looters into proper warriors. Good stuff. Forest Bandit, Legionaries, Companion Oathsworn. It's going to hurt our morale a little bit, but I don't think it's the end of the world. We should be fine. We'll have a snack after we take this city. Cheer everybody up. Put Darkhan in here as well. Feels good just waiting before doing this like mass recruitment. It feels like more progress has been made. Keep all the riders still in their cells because we want to make sure they don't die in their first battle outside of being prisoners, right? It's all good. Not too bad at all. Good stuff. Besiege the town. Go ahead and queue up what? Let's get the battering ram. No. Let's do the Trebs first. 3 of them should be enough. Battering ram, siege towers, and again, the plan is we break their siege equipment so we can auto-resolve this, and we shouldn't take too many losses. But their siege equipment, if they have some catapults and whatnot, they could actually cause a fair bit of damage, as we learned recently. Alahab Jadid! At his 14th birthday, you gave Alahab Jadid a special present. You have seen him treasure it, and believe it will shape who he is. You gave him... Now, if our eldest son is a, politician, lack of a better word, I suppose our second child should be a warrior. Well-balanced sword for him. A trip to my realm's court? Nah. I treat him in range capabilities. A finely carved game board. Ooh. Make him a cunning child, a strategist. Not necessarily fighting from the front, but leading on horseback and giving commands and whatnot. No, you know what? Let's make him a warrior. A well-balanced sword. When you pick up this blade, you can almost feel it dance in your hand. Its edge can cut through a stout pole or a human hair drifting on the wind. Jeez, it's a good blade. It's more than well-balanced, but alright. Improves his one-handed skill and his vigor as well. Good. In adolescence, he began to take on serious responsibilities and compete with adults as a near equal. He managed to defeat his fencing instructor, win a race, craft a weapon, learn the arts of healing, become a crack shot trade like a veteran merchant. No, defeat his fencing instructor. Beautiful. Outside events also intruded on Alahab Jadid's adolescence. We believe he was particularly shaped by an outbreak of plague. This event increased his skills in medicine and steward. Good. That's a good balance, well-rounded. Can't complain about that. We'd already improved his medicine skill previously, or he'd learned himself. But either way, I don't mind switching gears a little bit and making him a capable warrior. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, we were just talking about. It's weird. That's what are the chances that would come up today? I didn't do the math or anything and assume that this would happen while we were talking about age and passing the torch at the beginning of this session. That's actually kind of uncanny. All right, let's get these trebuchet done, shall we? And Leia has been taken prisoner. Fair enough. The cork now. Let's go. Not that many days left to take care of this conspiracy, and I'll be honest with you, I'm a little worried about this conspiracy. It will trigger if we fail this quest, and I feel as though we probably will. Come on now, hurry up, faster. We're actually recruiting defenders here, it looks like. Still, the number doesn't worry me. I wonder if, you know what, let's go ahead and let these guys fire. It'll be 2 versus 2 right now. Why don't we get a head start over here? Okay, I think we're good. Hurry it up now. What are we looking at here? 13 days. Yikes. It's gonna be really tight. You have to find it too. It's not like it's just like there. Come on now, get to work. Good stuff. Ram is done. Sharing food with starving soldiers still, really. We have 42 days of food. We should be fine. Take out the catapult, damn it. Got the good. Doing all right. 1 tower done. 1 more needed. I mean, these walls will probably break. I don't actually want to break the walls. It'll be fine. We're fine. Take out that catapult. Let's go. Done. And the troops. Yeah, let's do it. Guess we could level some of them up. Maybe pick up some more prisoners. If they're gonna level up, then I want to have it happen properly, right? Off you go. Maybe he would have been better on foot, actually. We have some prisoners willing to join us again. Excellent. Alright, good stuff. And the troops. I suspect we will take very few losses. Good stuff. Excellent stuff. Agron is ours. I don't know if we'll be able to defend it for very long, but hey, it is what it is. We have room for prisoners if we want to pick any of these guys up. They don't really seem worth picking up, to be perfectly honest. And I don't want to spend too much time kind of dancing around in the city and dealing with taverns and all that kind of stuff. We'll spend some time in the tavern just to get a hearty meal for the men. Cheer them up a little bit after this well-fought battle, after this well-earned victory. And then we have a quest on hand. We have a very important mission on hand. Done here. Pick up all the loot, yes. Done here. Yeah, I don't quite care about my relations with these people. Show mercy to the people of the city, though, of course. This is very worrying, actually. Varos is not very happy with me. Hopefully that doesn't turn into a problem. Over to the tavern. Recruit these mercenary swordsmen as we visit the tavern and get a quick meal for our men. Where is the tavern maid? Quickly now. Ransom broker up top there. Am I blind in my haste? I genuinely don't, that guy's just staring at the wall over there. I genuinely don't see her. Every once in a while I end up in a tavern that does not have a tavern maid. Pardon the intrusion. Doors are closed. Fair enough. Either that doesn't have a tavern maid, or it's or they're away somewhere or something.
Oh, there she is. Wow. Completely blind. She camouflaged into the backdrop. I'll speak with you. Sure, yes, some wine and olives sounds absolutely delectable. Can you also serve it to all my men, please? Good stuff. Very generous of you, my lord, he says. Pragmatic. Partly generous. Partly pragmatic. We must leave. Garrison of... Really, a garrison of 84? Everyone left some troops behind? That's a surprise. Militia is growing slowly but surely. What we could do, as it's been suggested to me in the past, is assign... Yeah, sure, why don't we do that? Drop some money in here. 41 days, what if I put some more money down? 27 days. I imagine that's the limit, isn't it? Because I've been told, yeah, these assignments don't change. Like, the AI does a terrible job of managing all these things. So if I have something I would rather they do, then I should kind of like line it up myself so these improvements actually happen when I leave. Militia is growing. Trained militia is active, so that's good. There is a bit of a garrison left behind, apparently, so that's good. I'm going to go ahead and, well, we could manage garrison. Do we have any militia? Mercenary swordsmen can stay behind. Don't think we have any militia. Or if we do, I'm too quickly scrolling past them. Fair enough. Why would you leave? Take the Marauder out here. Pointless. And leave behind, let's say, some Valandian sharpshooters. Sure. Worth it, I think. Maybe it'll keep somebody at bay. We leave. Swiftly now, we leave. Over to Ortengard. We can't make it there in 12 days. We'll try, but we can't make it there. Najin is right here. You know what? I think I have to disband my army, actually. If I'm gonna have a hope in hell to make it, like in making it there. And the army. Risky, I know, but trust me, we do not want the conspiracy to complete the Naira under siege once more. Odhan is right there, though, so it should be fine. Uzid has made an army near Hetania, rather. That's near here. Very well. Najin, I think, is joining him, it looks like. Yep. Pick up some recruits of our own, maybe. Take what I can get. We're going deep into enemy territory. I want to be swift and nimble. I want to be able to sort of move around quickly if I need to run away from a threat. I want to be able to still attack if there is an opportunity. And first and foremost, I want to make it to Ortengard in time. Owner of Argara needs to be determined. Yes, let us pick. Oof, why you gotta do this to me? Amalgan has Turby Castle and Morenya Castle, no cities though. You have a castle and Diathma, and Vipon has Poros. I think Amalgan, he's proven himself worthy. Eldhan stands by him as well. Sure. Amalgan, let's give this to you. De Courtain will hold these lands and hopefully keep them safe. Hopefully. He's been asking for a holding for a while, if I recall correctly, so I think it's nice for him to get one. Alright, let's keep going. Quickly as we can. Let's keep an eye on ourselves, though. I want to make sure I don't get ambushed or surprised otherwise. It's like a... Did I not call this? Did I not call this? Garios of the Western Empire declares war on the Ishkas, while we did just have another victory against the Khuzait, so there's that. Very well. I am still... You know what? Hold on, let me check here real quick. Yeah, no support for peace, no surprise. That's okay though. We'll if necessary, we'll go back around and we'll offer them some quick money for a peace. Yo, they have only 383 defenders at Umbrella. Why did Erenix walk away? It should be an easy victory. We could easily take Umbrella. Maris is being besieged. Aldhan is close-ish. This is painful. I mean, I'm never going to make it there in time, so... No point looking, I guess. Keep moving. We have to take it back, we'll take it back. We don't have enough influence to just use influence to make this peace happen, unfortunately. All I can hope is that Calatilde or somebody will make some move to keep that territory safe. Who is this? Uric. Not gonna be able to catch him, I don't think. Actually. Uric. Of Kuloving? No, he's not in charge. Very well. Makes my decision easier to keep moving. Such a long way to go. Will we make it? 10 days remain. We should be fine. Actually, we should be fine. Now that I see that. But we gotta stay focused still. Krenya Castle has been besieged by Audhan. Excellent. Excellent. I believe it was once ours, in fact. It'll be good to have it back again. Now, what we're looking for isn't... Oh, dude, we can totally take Usek Castle. Ortengard. I'm curious how many defenders you have. But we're not necessarily looking for Ortengard itself. I mean, we know where that is. We're looking for a hideout near Ortengard. That's what we're looking for. Not get murdered on our way looking for it, though. Where are we? Rather, where are you? Not this one. It'll be marked differently. You'll be able to see it clearly. Want to make sure I don't miss it. Come on now. Don't tell me I've come all this way only to miss it now. Definitely not you guys. Ooh, Ortengard has 495 defenders. Oh, we could have taken this, actually. So nervous about missing this. 8 days. We have 8 days to look around. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. I was like, do we go north? Do we go south? I'm glad we went where we went. Now there's steppe bandits, so it's a little concerning, but we should be fine. We've got such a trained band of warriors. Here's the thing, though. Ortengard is weakly defended. I do not trust my anybody really to walk over here safely on their own. If I had come here with an army, I'd feel better, but I don't think I can try and form an army here. What we can do is we can try and take Usek Castle on our own. Imli Castle, start like taking the Heartland, basically. Defending Jilmaris, you're never going to make it there in time. Atakonia Castle is under siege as well. We might be taking Varagos Castle back, or somebody's taking Varagos Castle, fair enough. Everyone's headed to Jilmaris. Why don't you go to Atakonia Castle instead? Whatever. No point pondering it. There's no point thinking about it. There's no point questioning it. Take a look at our party over here. Get these guys leveled up so that when training happens against the warriors in the hideout, we're training what's most ideal to train. These guys involved, yo, pretty good. We're almost out of prisoners. All things considered. Relatively speaking, we're almost out of prisoners. Okay, let's go. Man. Wait until nightfall to attack. More people leveling up. Prisoners willing to join. But Khan, highest level, so they won't really be trained per se. We attack now. Sure, Fian champions. Take 5 of you. Let's go ahead and take... What else? What actually needs training over here? Some Sturgian spearmen, perhaps? Or maybe some Valanian swordsmen, why not? And then we need one more. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a Imperial veteran infantryman. Sure, why not? Yeah, that seems reasonable. Done, let's do this. Should have maybe brought my bow and arrow. Nah, you know what? I'm fine this way. We'll be fine. Go ahead. Fire at will. Move you up. Let's go. $17 of them. We should be fine. Come on now. Come on now. They were a bit more aggressive than I'd anticipated, I'm not gonna lie. There we go. Good, good, good. Fire away. No, I'm charging to melee, I guess. Might lose a Fian champion over there. Or a Fian, I should say. Yeah, I made a mistake there. I shouldn't have taken the Fian champions. I should have taken the lower tier ones. That was my bad. Just in my, again, my haste to deal with this conspiracy. You guys are just coming in one by one. Excellent. Hey, who the hell do you think you are? You just stand there and shoot at my... Nice. A good shot, good shot. Alright, that's more than half of them taken care of. Very good. You know what? Charge. They're usually pretty good at sniffing them out. That guy's just chilling back there. He does not want to get involved. Pretty sure most of them are... Yeah, 7 of them left. We should be fine. I'm actually surprised we haven't taken any losses yet. Which way, men? This way? Alright, fair enough. This way it is. I think we'll be fine. I just gotta make sure I don't take too much damage, and then all of a sudden I lose the duel at the end. Alright, here we go. Probably better actually for our infantry to get most of the training in, considering I made the mistake of getting all the highest level archers in here. Not much to gain there. Well done. Look at that. Look at how quick. Wow. That was super fast. This was the most efficient raid I think we've ever done. That guy's like firing at toes or something from back there. They just barely catch the bottom of these guys' toes. Here we go. I thought Step Bandits would put up a bigger fight, but I guess off their horses they're not really anything. Well done, men. Well done. Now listen here, you foul thing. I'll kill you. Swiftly. And unfortunately, I will have to let your men go. Well, well, if it isn't the famous Partia. You've been a thorn at our side for a while now. It's good that you are here. Spares us from searching for you. Talk is cheap. If you really want me that bad, I challenge you to a duel. To hell with that. Why would I want to duel with you? There's an army waiting for you outside. If you win, I promise my army won't crush you. If I win, I will just kill you and let these poor excuses you call conspirators run away. I will duel you for your insolence. Die, dog! Alright, buddy, alright. These guys, they can sometimes put up a fight. But I think we'll be okay. Don't want to get too cocky there. Nice. Oh, that was... There we go. Oh. Good block. Not that time, though. Well done, men. Get lost. Good stuff. 4 leveled up. I'll take it. Take what I can get. Moving on. I do wonder if I want to put one of these castles or something under siege. A couple of troops freed up, actually. 34 soldiers freed up now. They're all peasants. So, are they worth anything? Not really, but I'll take them. I'll take them. Upgrade the swordsman, upgrade our veteran infantrymen as well. Good stuff. Alright. Maybe we'll drop those soldiers off. Those peasants off at some nearby town or something. But where do we strike? I mean, this is actually kind of ridiculous. I wasn't expecting this. 495 defenders, that seems like a foolish endeavor. Akun Castle, Usek Castle. What it'll do is it'll keep these guys busy back here is the thing. It'll keep these guys busy back here. Where I should probably be busy down over here, but take me forever to get there. See what Hakun Castle looks like. Quickly now. If I can keep drawing the Crusade up over here to try and defend their heartlands, then I'll keep them away from my territory for longer, you know? Let my vassals move a bit more freely and whatnot. 391 warriors. What can we take? Lycaon has been besieged by the Western Empire. Ridiculous, man. No support for peace. Oh, dear. I mean, Aldan is right here next to Lycaon. Please tell me you're going to turn around. Myzea's under siege as well? God. Zelmaris has fallen. Dalmaris has fallen. Are we surprised? Can't say that I am. Can't say that I am. All I can hope is that something gets taken back. Ataconia Castle has been besieged by Garius. Wasn't it already under siege? Again, hopefully my vassals stay active like they were just moments ago. I did say that I was counting those chickens, right? Counting those eggs, counting those chickens, whatever I was counting. Seems they hatched all wrong. Really is quite unfortunate. Things seemed like they were going well. Temporarily, as it were. The wolfskins no longer serve the Aserai. Okay, great. That's good. Now we can fight against the Aserai too. Why not? Let's have them declare war on us, right? Okay, 1 treb done. Reserves. We're up against 4 pieces of equipment here, so I do think we should get at least 3 done of our own. And I do hope that our vassals are doing something. Trying not to, like, keep my eyes on them, trying not to let myself be too driven by what they're up to. Trying to stay focused on the task at hand, as it were. The grander scheme of things. Oh, good stuff. Quite a few of the Western Empire have been taken prisoner. That's a good sign. It's a very good sign, actually. And again, I'm not looking to hold Akun Castle. I am looking to use it to distract the enemy. Just as a reminder with regards to what my next moves are going to be. Let you fire over here. Go ahead and pull these guys out of reserve. Alright, let's get to work. Get to work. Taking some losses over here, not too bad. I think we'll send the troops in. We don't need to fight this fight. Pretty small battle, it feels like. What are you guys? What are you hitting? There we go. It's like air. They're hitting air. Alright. Good stuff. There's 1 tower. Analea of the Ishkas has been ransomed from the Khuzait. Well enough. Okay. Oh, here we go. We should assault. If we assault it, we take it. They dare not strike at us when we're in the castle, I assume. I hope. Go ahead and see who we can bring with us. Sure thing, just upgrade everybody. Some of these peasants are becoming nomads, sure. I mean, I guess they're worth something. They're not completely useless, so sure, I'll take what I can get. Got a Khan over here as well. More warriors among our prisoners too, willing to join. Excellent. Fantastic. Beautiful. 391 strong. Yeah, send the troops in. Let's go. The hell is this? You guys kidding me? You guys for real? Alright, fine. I guess we have to. I'm not going to spend 2100 influence. They have 1 holding, right? Wish I could actually see. Guess I can. Nukar is the one in charge. The Aserai, Banu Hulyan, and Banu Atij. Fair enough. They have no mercenaries right now serving them. We could at least close this chapter. Finish off the Aserai. God. So be it. Fine. It is time to declare war. Everybody wants this war. I hope they do something about it. Feels somewhat foolish, but I'm worried about wasting influence, preventing a war that we can probably win relatively easily, whereas I could save that influence for a peace that I might desperately need at some point, you know what I mean? I'm concerned. I imagine we'll do well enough over here. Yep, lost a few soldiers. More than a few. 76 is not a small number. Ooh, lost quite a few legionaries, actually. I think it's partly because we only had the 1 tower, and also let's not forget we had a lot of peasants and stuff. Oh, we did take some losses, though. Thanks. Okay. Not ideal. Not ideal. Not ideal. Hopefully these guys will leave. 82 prisoners, let's take them on. Dump a bunch into dungeons, I guess. Recruit what we can get. I wonder if we'll actually get a siege defense now. Who here do we leave behind? Quite a few militia and stuff we can dump. Alright, cool. Over to the dungeons. Show mercy, of course. Hakon Castle is taken, of course. Manage, or go to the dungeon. Manage prisoners. We got a bunch of these lower tier nobodies, the militia that we can leave behind. If we're lucky, some of these guys will actually be able to recruit some of them and leave something of a garrison behind, but I don't think that's going to happen. Okay, we wait here for some time. We're not nearly strong enough for, for us to step out. Keep waiting, keep waiting. He's going to turn around and strike at Hakon Castle. We know this. We know this. Militia is growing from -1, whatever that means. So that's good. Not going to invest in this. We're going to lose it basically right away. Tempting, isn't it, to chase after Bortu's army there? We're not fully healed yet. What's everybody up to? Aldhan, traveling to Anaira, Calatil to Phykeon. Amprella is under siege by Guzid. Ataconia Castle will likely be lost. Belmaris was lost. Very well. Declared war on the Aserai for some reason. They're only holding us next to Myzea. Perhaps I should return to that. What is this? I thought we completed this. We did. Okay, good stuff. I'm going to wait just a little bit longer. This guy... There we go. How fast is he? 3.1. Versar 3.6. We can leave now. He'll strike it right away is the thing. The unfortunate thing. Barely slow him down. But I gotta make my way across. Owner of Hakon Castle, who shall it be? Amalgan, I suppose, wanting so bad to own so much that will so easily be lost. Amalgan, don't be a fool. But if he wants it, he gets it. I don't know what he's gonna do about it. So many armies. Are any of them doing anything? Heading over to Myzea, using that as a point of sort of reference to get to Aserai lands, I suppose. Again, if we can finish them off, we can finish them off. If we can focus on the Western Empire for a little bit, we'll do that. Ooh, Mehir's army over here, 476 strong. Might need to take it. Pull over this way. Might just need to take a little detour. Oh, these poor villagers of Kiraz over here. He's going after Hakon Castle right now. No surprise. Can I pull past him? Can I distract him? We're a little bit faster than him. Nah, I'm not going to distract him. Right. It seems like it was a silly endeavor, but if it's taught me one thing, if this has taught me one thing, it is that the Aserai homelands are very weakly defended. Extremely weakly defended. And it would not be very difficult for us to take it all. All we need to be able to do is focus. All I need. Western Empire has their one successful siege so far. Ataconia will fall soon, I imagine. Yeah. They've got everything set up over here. For some reason, they're engaging in a prolonged siege. Can't imagine there are too many defenders. Belmaris fell. We saw that happen. I need to keep an eye on myself as well, actually, before I get caught out of position. And I could, Hakon Castle has been besieged, I could try. No. Amalgan is the only one who could join me. He's 7 days and 6 hours away. Wonderful. Karenya Castle has 201 defenders. When fully healed, we'd be able to take Karenya Castle. We could rest at Anaira and take Karenya Castle. We could, again, travel up to Myzea and strike at Gauss Castle. Calatil is headed where? To Jelmaris. Try to take it back. Sure, fair enough. Do what you can and must. Looks like they gave up on Ataconia Castle. Amazing. That army has completely disbanded, I assume, is what happened there. Oh, you know what we could do? Is take Dynastica back. This war with the Aserai maybe was better thought out than I originally anticipated, than I originally expected. Horus to Chorus has been attacked, and supply lines, of course. What now? What now? Trying to get to Cyronia. From Hassan Falk to Hassan Falk from Anaira. Well, this might actually work out. If we rush down to Hassan Falk, pick up some of the high-tier recruits we can get. Because where are they headed, sorry? Ultimately to Cyronia. Ultimately to Cyronia, which is where? Up over here. Oh, damn. So we could go to Anaira, pick up recruits, rest a little bit, strike at Dynastica, and as the caravan goes past us, because eventually it'll have to go up there. I don't think it's going to go directly up there. I think it'll do Hassan Falk, Tamnu Castle, maybe Razi, and then back up like it did that one time. We could intercept it after having taken Dynastica. Ooh, man. Decisions. Decisions. For next time. Folks, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think the right course of action might be. Ekgard's got his army all the way over here, hopefully making a difference. We've got Kalatild heading over as well. Odhan to the south here, but he's not doing anything. He's not like striking at Dynastica or anything. Kuzid up here, hopefully finally taking Emprella, pushing the Khuzait further back. Akun Castle, again, if nothing else, it was eye-opening, right? If we get a strong enough army, I feel like maybe we should... You know what? I'm thinking we take Dynastica, we raise a strong army, if one of the others disbands, and we just take everything here. We don't leave anything behind, we don't wait, we don't pause, we don't hesitate, we just take everything. Either that and basically wipe out the Khuzait, or we take Dynastica, we take Gauss, like Gauss Castle, and end the Aserai. Now I say that, but remember, the northern and southern empires, despite having been ended, have still from time to time declared war upon us and just been a thorn, right? So keep that in mind as well. Keep that in mind as well. Nonetheless, folks, that is it for today's session. I hope you had a good time. If you did, you know what to do. Let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. As always, it makes a massive difference in how I approach content on the channel. Lets me know what I should do more or less of, how I should go about doing it. I'll be completely transparent. I'm considering ways in which we could maybe start bringing this storyline to its conclusion. There is the potential of some natural conclusions coming up. I'm going to be completely frank. There are some potentials for natural conclusions, as I was kind of alluding to earlier. But there are other types of conclusions we can draw as well, of course, ourselves, if we wanted to. I just feel like there is an opportunity maybe coming up at some point. It's something to think about. It's something I've been pondering for a while, and something we've been discussing in the Discord as well a little bit. So if you're not in the Discord, join our Discord. Link is in the description down below. I'd love to hear more kind of thoughts on that topic as well. Just in terms of, you know, where Bannerlord has been, where it goes next on the channel, because there are plans. There are a lot of mods and stuff out there as well. There's all kinds of stuff we could be doing. And while this has been a thoroughly wild experience and an epic saga and all of that, of late, I've grown a little concerned that the end game mechanics, as many of you suggested in the comments as well, the end game mechanics kind of have us doing this dance back and forth. Stuff to talk about, stuff to consider. Folks, as always, a massive thanks goes out to all of the channel members and patrons who've been supporting the channel on a monthly basis. Y'all keep us alive and running smoothly. And of course, a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, I bid you farewell.